Hi everybody! You reached the Fairy Haven Keeper. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for joining us. I make DIYs. I'm an artist. I create all kinds of things. I shop. I'm evolving, so my channel may change. I do lots of fantasy content. Check out my fairy butterfly clip video. And this year I'm excited to give you a little sneak peek about a new ball that we'll be attending this year with the Dark Unseelie Court Fae Ball. It's a new one in Utah that they'll be hosting in December. So I'm going to be making some spooky dark fairy costumes and brand new fairy wings. So look for those tutorials. But for now, I've got a porch ghost for you. Now these are similar to the cute little ghosts that you can make with cheesecloth, but they have more structure and there's a structure underneath, so they hold up better overall. And I do recommend doing the structure underneath or something similar, just because they stay up better that way. They don't get crushed when you pack them up to put them away. And if you like these porch ghosts and you want to make one, I'd love to see a picture. Please show me a picture. Show me that you're enjoying my tutorials and that you like my content. And if you don't want to make one and you want to buy one, they're going to be available soon in my Etsy shop. So stay tuned for that. Also, you can contact me and I will make you something custom just for you. And by the way, just a little explanation about my video. It's older. So what I'm recording right now is new and fresh. This part of the video is new and fresh. The rest of it was an older video. I lost some of my video for the Porch Ghost. So be aware that at the end, it is not the same Porch Ghost, but it is one just like it without the slippers. Unfortunately, I packed the cute slipper ghost away. I know, I'm sorry. As soon as I find the picture or unpack him at Halloween, I will put him up here for you guys and stick him in the video. But for now, she's been put away. I made her a cute one with a little bow. But there's one just like it, a picture of a porch ghost at the end to show you what it looks like at the end. Okay? So let's get started and come and craft with me. Have a little setup like this. I'm going to explain this to you. Now, if you don't have an ornament like this size at home, it's okay. Make it out of trash bags. In my last video, I just used some trash to make a ball and I taped it together. I will probably make this head a little bigger because I feel like it's a little too small for my ghost. This is also optional. This is a pole noodle that I cut to make arms for my ghost because I want the fabric to fall on it in a way that it looks like his arms are kind of up. And then I have some cute, I have a pole for structure. This is a curtain rod pole that I just pulled apart. And I have two of them, that's why I'm making two. And then I have these adorable thrifted from my sons who are now too big to have these on their feet. But I have these little pumpkin shoes, which I'm sure you can find at a thrift shop very easily, like Kid to Kid or, you know, Desert Industries or whatever. I also have these monster feet that I'll be using on the other one as well. First, we're going to drape the ghost. And I'm going to go ahead and prepare a bowl with some glue and some water and cut out my piece of fabric. So I'm going to do that first, and here we go. Oh, by the way, all of this is just taped on here so that it can be taken off, removed, or taken out of. Ghost. I'm also going to tape off the booties here so that it doesn't get any glue or anything on the shoes. Unnecessary, make a mess. So I'll tape up these shoes and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, my friends. So I switched out my head, if you couldn't tell, for a balloon, and the reason being is because I felt the head that I had on there was going to be too small and I wasn't going to be happy with it. So I used a balloon, and cheapest way to get a roundish head. They also are really easy to get out of your form once it's all dry and good to go. So I also I have about 3 yards of this. This is a cotton linen fabric. I just got it from Michael's, and it's wider than usual, which is what you want. And I'm going to just measure it up with my ghost here. And I'll try to show you as best I can how to kind of measure that, so you can cut a piece that's going to work for you. So I'm just draping this over my ghost, and as you can see, my balloon is being a little strange and wonky, and I want a little more than just a little bit more to drape past my feet on this thing. There's a game with cut it all tattery and stuff. So I'm going to cut it. At least 1.5 yards. This also tears my, snip it, cut it. Now I've got my taping it a little better. Alright, this looks like a lot of tape, but sometimes there's just no other good way to do it. The other thing I'm going to do is I have something else that might help as well, is I have this wood slab piece that I got from a friend who's cutting down some trees, and I use this for all kinds of things. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to hot glue my ghost, where I have this, to the bottom, and this is just for stability purposes, and it's temporary, so I'm only gluing it temporarily on to this base, and it's so I can so I have additional stability. Now remember, don't forget to tape off the shoes. Now you can use any shoes for this. You can even make some little shoes out of felt, which, you know, wouldn't be very hard to do. And then you can make any sort of, you know, cutesy slipper thing that you want. Bears or crocodiles or, you know, bats or something. That would be super fun. If you make different slippers, or you find different slippers, I hope that you'll share your version of this ghost with me so I can smile and be happy for you as the cute thing that you found or the cute thing that you made. Okay, so I'm going to leave that way because I think that's kind of cute. How he's sort of like, the head is a little tipped. You can see that working for me. So, now I've got my structure on there, on the wood slab pretty good. I'm going to give it just a little bit more glue in the back for extra hold. And then I'm going to take my cloth piece, and before I stick it down in the glue, I'm going to make sure I've got my configuration correct. And I'm going to tatter it up at the bottom a little bit with some scissors. Fold it a little bit so I can make that job a little bit easier. Fabric scissors. I recommend not using your fabric scissors on anything but fabric because it dulls them out pretty good and then they don't cut fabric. So I'm going to now just give these a little cut randomly. Being careful. I'm not seeking perfection. I'm just kind of wanting to tatter this up a little bit at the bottom. Okay? And this can also be done after the fact as well. So there you go. See? You got some tatters, no biggies. And then if you're smart, you can find a container like this and just put your glue in there. I'm gonna pour my glue in there. I'm gonna use these gloves because this stuff gets really, really messy and gets all over things. And I recommend covering your space, which I am now going to do. Think about it. Just like the cheesecake ghost, this stuff gets pretty messy. So I'm going to take packing paper from Walmart. Best stuff ever for projects when you're trying to, you know, bake things. So make a huge glue mess on things I don't want to glue on. And I have to sort of move that. Okay. Now, I'm not sure that I have enough of this one, but I have enough of another type of glue that I will be mixing with friends. So I have a little confession to make. I have lost the end of this video, but I still wanted to post it up because it's a great way to make a porch ghost. And I still wanted to give people an opportunity to try one out on their own. The end of this video will show a picture of a porch ghost that I sell in my Etsy shop. They're not up quite yet, but if you want a porch ghost or you would like something custom made, you can contact me. I will include a link down below. Unfortunately, the original porch ghost that I was making in that tutorial with the cute little pumpkin slippers is packed away. I don't have a picture of it, and I'm really, really sorry that the tutorial is not complete, but it's very simple. At the end of 24 hours, once your ghost is dry, you're going to want to add your accessories, and you can do that by if you want to do eyes, you're just going to cut circles out of felt or black fabric or glittery ribbon. I like the glittery ribbon because it kind of gives them more depth. You can also paint more cutesy, cartoony eyes, like adding some white. Anything you want. Also, any accessories you want. Bows, bow ties, bone creatures, Halloween buckets, Halloween bags, a boo banner, anything you want on those ghosts. And I hope that the tutorial was good for you, and I hope you're not too disappointed that I don't have an end picture for that particular ghost. But unfortunately, it did get lost, and I'm a creator. I'm new at this. I make mistakes, so I'm sorry. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you do, like, subscribe, do all the things for me, and comment. And if you make one of your own, I'd love to see a picture. I'd love to shout for happiness and joy with you and be excited that you made something of your own. I hope that you'll continue creating and that you'll stay happy, healthy, and hydrated. And we will see you around on the next video. Bye. And here on the runway, we have a cute little porch ghost. She is sporting her beautiful white with black bat bow, complete with a beautiful brooch on the top in the middle. She also is sporting around her darling little pet Bone Bear, who is also sporting his cute little bow tie. Her eyes are made out of sparkly black ribbon, and her posture is delicate. Thanks for joining me, everyone. See you next time.